Again, here we're cutting in programming. We're dealing with another tornado warning here that's in Tangipahoa and Washington Parish right now. That's in effect until 9:45 this morning. So they're watching an intense couplet. It is still radar indicated. So if you're anywhere in Franklinton, heading towards the east or northeast there, you're watching that still. This is the couplet that we're watching here, pretty intense, so they're keeping a very close eye on it. This is what we want to watch, this area of rotation right here. You see those colors of greens and reds indicating tight rotation as it continues to push off to the east-southeast. East-southeast. Let's zoom in closer and see where it is here. So it's just to the south of LA 10, just south of Willmar. That's where they're watching this, heading towards Stony Point in LA 10. So we're watching this area of rotation right here very closely as it continues to push off to the east. They are seeing some hail with this, indicated up to 3/4 of an inch there. So they're watching that as well as it continues to push off to the northeast. So again, this is the area they're watching here. Some of these storms still on the stronger side. It's on the back side of this storm right here. They're watching it just south of Willmar. So this is the area that they're watching for that storm. So you're not seeing much on the radar, but you are seeing some as you look towards the velocity here, that area of rotation. So again, we have that tornado warning for Tangipahoa and Washington Parish until today at 9:45 a.m. So it's just south of Willmar. That's the area we're watching here. The area of rotation just south of LA 10. So it's going to be moving over LA 10 if you're watching that. Again, still radar indicated. So we're watching this area of rotation very, very closely here. It's very impressive, but still radar indicated, so no one's mentioned that they've seen it on the ground. So if you're in between Willmar and Stony Point across LA 10, make sure you're in your safe space and finding a place to stay and wait this one out. It continues here for at least another 20 minutes. So we'll be watching this one very closely as it continues to move over LA 10 towards Stony Point, towards the northeast there, towards LA 440 and Franklinton that way. So we're watching this area of rotation very closely, like I said, just to the south of LA 10. So again, you're under that tornado warning in Tangipahoa Parish and Washington Parish until 9:45 this morning. So still about 20 minutes there on this warning as it continues to push off to the northeast there. Into portions of Washington Parish. So again, just to the south here of Willmar and LA 10, just to the east of LA 10 too, as well as it continues to push over LA 10 towards Stony Point. So we're watching this one very closely. Again, it's still radar indicated, but it is in effect until 9:45 this morning. So that's exactly what we're watching here as it continues to push. These storms, guys, are a little on the stronger side this morning. They're continuing to push. Baton Rouge pretty much out of the in the clear right now. Some of those storms still pushing off behind that, but a lot of the heavy rainfall right now moving towards Hammond, over I-12, and then we, of course, have these storms that are up in Tangipahoa and into Washington Parish, heading towards Franklinton, Folsom, just to the east of Independence and Amite City. So they're watching this one very closely across LA 10. You're seeing a lot of that with the signatures as well. Still seeing that couplet here we're watching just south of LA 10, heading towards Stony Point right now. They're watching that, so as it continues to push off to the east. So if you're in Stony Point right now, make sure you're finding your safe space and taking shelter as this continues to push off to the east. Still radar indicated, but we're watching it very closely. They're seeing hail up to 3/4 of an inch. So again, radar indicated, but make sure that you are in your safe place and staying weather aware. That tornado warning is in effect until 9:45 this morning as it continues to push off to our east-northeast. So if you're heading towards Franklinton, or if you're in the Franklinton area in Washington Parish, make sure you have your safe space and you stay weather aware, especially with us here at BR Proud. And so we're watching this couplet right here that I just mentioned. If you're joining us just south of LA 10, heading towards Stony Point, circle it for you here. This is the area that we're starting to see. The good news is it looks like it's starting to weaken a little bit. So we're going to be watching that as it continues to push off to the east towards Stony Point. So again, in effect until 9:45 this morning. So we're going to go ahead and let you guys go back to regular programming, but we'll keep you updated on all forms of social media as we head throughout our Saturday. Remember, this tornado warning is in effect until 9:45 this morning.